I bought the dip. Did you buy the dip? And I bought the dip with the intention of potentially buying more dip if the dip keeps dipping and dipping to lower levels where I can buy more dips. We're going to talk about all that as well as all the news driving markets today and look at a few other charts. You don't want to miss it. Let's go.
Let's go.
What is up, everybody? I'm Scott Melker, also known as the Wolf of Wall Streets. Before we get started, please subscribe to the channel and drop a huge Thanksgiving turkey right on the like button. I don't really care how you do it. Just hit the like button so that I can feel like I'm a YouTuber that YouTubes. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today is officially a holiday here in the United States. I will be taking tomorrow off. No newsletter, no live streams, because that's the real Thanksgiving, but we have tons of family already here today. We're doing one Thanksgiving with one side today, another Thanksgiving with another side today. So if you hear a bunch of kids running around and stuff, I take no responsibility for that. I had some hot takes on Twitter today. I said ham and mac and cheese, while I love both, I really love both together, actually, not Thanksgiving foods. And I'm going to defend that until the death. People seem to think you can just make whatever you want of Thanksgiving food, but those are not Thanksgiving foods. They are not. Augustine's dropping his 2-year-old on the like bottom. Put it right on the like bottom, buddy. Put it right on that like bottom. So as I said, guys, yeah, it's time for me. I see some signals starting to buy the dip here. Started to buy the dip here right around 56,000. Let's just start looking at the news and the charts. Here we go. Here, Bitcoin struggles below 57K. Crypto.com, CRO, soars 25% to all-time high. Yeah, Bitcoin's definitely struggling, quote unquote, below 57K. But to me, it's really just chopping sideways and kind of doing nothing, right? But as I said here, CRO and gaming tokens still on the rise. CRO going nuts. Mana going nuts. Sandbox going nuts. We're going to take a look really quickly at all of those charts. Let's start with Bitcoin. Here we have the daily chart, guys. The daily chart. As you can see, we still have this series of low, high, higher, low, higher, high. There's a bullish market structure. Honestly, anything above like 39,000 maintains a bullish market structure. So no reason to get macro bearish, in my opinion, at all. As you can see, we have a descending wedge here, right? These two blue lines. Descending wedge is a bullish pattern. We should statistically see that break to the upside at some point. That doesn't mean it can't come lower before it does it, though. But a bearish pattern would be ascending, right? You would see something like this, a bear flag or a bear pennant, right? We don't have any of those. None of those are in play because we're making lower highs and lower lows. Now I got to draw that line again because I accidentally deleted it, right? So statistically, we should see this break to the upside, just a matter of time. Clearly struggling here with the 50 MA, break below to retest as resistance. Here's the last time we did that, right under the 50 MA, kind of chop sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a week and a half, 2 weeks before breaking back above. That could happen. We could just chop sideways here over the holidays. No stress. You can see it here closer on the 4-hour. There's that descending wedge. And you can see that the 4-hour has still maintained that support at 55,640 with this bullish SFP here, this tap of support. Will be interesting to see if we end up getting a close below that level. But none of that matters. I'm going to tell you why I believe buying the dip is a dip buying opportunity for dip buyers who like dips. Wrote a song about it, like to hear it, here it go. That was my song. Here's the daily, right? Confirmed bullish divergence yesterday. Now, listen, I think we could still come down. That could be invalidated. I still think we can come down to oversold. I would love to see us come down to oversold, hit like 53K, something like that. But that's not what the chart's telling me at this moment, right? What I'm seeing here is a confirmed bullish divergence, clear elbow up on RSI. And as I tell you guys, they tend to build sometimes, right? Right now, you would have another bullish divergence from here to here, right? Or a bigger one. So anything where it holds like 38.41 here, we're going to get more bullish divergences building. That's the daily. Daily. Don't usually see those. Pretty big deal. 12-hour oversold bullish divergence building another div right now. We had this clear elbow up right now, clearly confirmed. 6-hour. Clear bullish divergence, another lower low right now so far in price, another higher low in RSI, building another bullish divergence, right? Seeing these on every time frame, 6-hour, 12-hour, daily. Doesn't mean it's going to end up going up, but man, it would be a pretty big departure from history if this did not end up happening. And the 4-hour, the one, I'm waiting for forever, given now it's kind of over a long period of time, but we're about to get one right here, even just from here to here. Obviously, we want the one that comes from here all the way out, but we still need to see a candle close below 55,909. It's trolling us. It's been happening, getting close over and over again. But I think on this week holiday volume, we could definitely see at least a candle close below here. To me, that is a pretty massive signal. If we get the candle close below, clear elbow up on RSI. As I said, I bought the dip. Started buying because I can't help myself. I just need that sweet Bitcoin. My precious, we needs it. We wants it. My Bitcoins. We need more Bitcoins. Smeagol wants more Bitcoins. If you buy more Bitcoin, you can live underground in a cave and basically just live forever because the power of Bitcoin compels you. The power of Bitcoin compels you. So sure. As I said, we could get these bull divs, still be dropping down, build those divs and go up. So I've bid still all the way down to 53K because that is a sensible place to be looking to buy dips, right here. That we showed it to you on the weekly. This wick didn't happen on any other exchange. That was the Bitstamp oopsie. So never retested in that area. And that was where we made a higher high. Now let's take a quick look, as I said, at CRO. Oh my God. Have fun staying rich. You guys are so rich now. So rich. If you invested in these guys, well, you're feeling good because the break of the all-time high down here with the perfect, I've showed you this when it happened, right? Perfect retest on the next candle. That was like 27 cents. Now we're about to hit $1. Almost 4x, pushing towards 4x. And this was a setup that we had lined up. We're talking about, you just buy dips here. There's no way to really gauge at this point. We're well beyond fib extensions. Just buy dips if you're looking to get into this. And as it mentioned, Sand, Mana, these two seem to be competing, right? Sandbox, there you go. Playing in the sandbox. Have fun staying rich. Mana, same thing, right? Massive kind of rounding out sort of cup and handle thing. It would be pretty cool if that sort of consolidated here and pushed up. But like all you have to do right now kind of is buy metaverse stuff and wait. Let's continue on with the news, though. People, it was in 0 at 38 cents. Good for you. DC going bananas. I haven't even dug into the whole market right now. Oh, and guys, to mention, for those of you who are newsletter subscribers, it came out 2 hours after I wrote it because there was an issue where all the subscribers were removed from my account. So I went to send it. And it was like, who you going to send it to, bro? Literally, it was a warning that was like, what? That's what they was like, what? You need subscribers to send it. Like trying to sell me on getting subscribers. Yeah, well, not good. So it took 2 hours. So everything was a little dated by the time I sent it. But whatever. Guys, let's go on. Japanese consortium plans to issue bank deposit-like digital yen by 2022 end. This is run by Mitsubishi Corporation, apparently sick of making TVs, cars, and eclipses. They will lead a trial expected to start in January 2022. This is 74 Japanese firms planning to issue a digital yen, but it'll work similar to bank deposits. It's not the same kind of CBDC as we're seeing in China and a number of other countries, but this is a real move in the direction of a central bank digital currency, but backed actually by companies and firms rather than the government to make banking easier and to make transacting easier. Here you go. The focus on business transaction is a market difference from China's digital yuan, set to be the first CBDC to be rolled out by a major economy, which is focused on retail transactions up to this point, with some exceptions. It's not focused on retail transactions, China CBDC. It's focused on removing all privacy, controlling its system, and making sure that you get no money if you lose your social credits. Let's not do the China thing. Let's not do that. Ripple and the Republic of Palau partner to create a digital currency. That's dope. Republic of Palau wants to explore digital money and chose Ripple as the best partner to work with. The caveat being they're working with them on a government-backed USD-pegged stablecoin. So Palau going to be creating a central bank digital currency backed by the dollar, but they're not going to use XRP. We want Ripple to do it, but your coin, not so much. Your technology is pretty dope, but not to use your coin. Right there you go. Palau is Ripple friendly, but not enough enough to adopt XRP, bro. Spell check. Maybe enough is a word in Palau that I don't even know about. But yeah, it's a small island located in Oceania, which is apparently an actual place and not something from a science fiction show. The lost city of Oceania. And yeah, so they're going to create a stable coin. This is a very small nation, but very interesting. They're creating a central bank digital currency backed by the dollar and using Ripple's ledger technology. I mean, guys, crypto blockchain, we're taking over the world. Ripple Lao. That's right. Ripple Lao. That's a good one. Take a look at XRP. Market doesn't care. XRP.
Oh, no. We suck again.
Right? Totally faked us out right here. Oh, we're going up. No, it did what XRP did. It Darth Mauled this candle and then started to die again. I wouldn't touch this right now. Don't care. That's it. There's nothing wrong with it, but like no reason to trade it right now. Keep going. In surprising news, ConstitutionDAO to shut down and refund contributors their Ethereum. DAO's been looking for direction since losing an auction for the U.S. Constitution. In a shocking development, a bunch of people FOMO'd and YOLO'd into $40 million worth of ConstitutionDAO and then didn't have any idea what to do with the money when they predictably lost the auction. Because Ken Griffin Jr., who we've all decided is a hoe, CEO of Citadel, decided to troll them and be like, yeah, it's worth 20 million, but I can like buy this for 42 and make y'all feel horrible. And like I said, now we've got like Lord of the Flies kind of situation going on here with ConstitutionDAO. I don't know who Piggy is, but he's dead. If you guys watch Lord of the Flies, although it was a movie. And so now they're refunding people, many of them who were small donors who have paid more gas fees than they donated to own their little piece of the Constitution in the first place. This is a good reminder that crypto, everything we love about it, and we should, it's justifiable. Everything we love about it, still in its infancy, right? Nobody had a plan at all for the governance or what would happen if it didn't succeed. People tried to flip it to a political action committee, tried to use the money for other things. And most people in it were like, dude, I'm here for the Constitution, not your politics. Hey, guys, now that we've failed, but we have $40 million, what should we do? Let's buy some politicians. That's what we're here for. Great idea, by the way. We should do that. We should go buy the politicians, but not what they're here for. And so it's a friendly reminder. DAOs are just people, right? They're just people who need to come to an agreement on things, which we know people are really bad at, right? They're emotional. They don't agree. And rarely, especially in the United States, it would seem, do they even agree when there's a vote, right? You're like, hey, we voted for this. This is what we're going to do with the DAO. And then like 37% of the people will be like, that vote was fixed. This shit is cheating. And that guy's not president. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have to look forward to for any DAO that consists of more than like, I don't know, one person. That's the problem, is that people, they generally don't agree. So this is a good lesson for those who are thinking that a DAO solves everything, because probably not. Yeah. Mike, obviously the movie is not as good as the book. Scott, great appearance yesterday on the Burb Nest. Yeah, it was fun. If you guys missed it, I made my name Burb's #1 fan, and there was some very serious conversation in people, and I predictably just kind of came in with the hot takes and jokes. Kind of my thing, Yeah, but let's go. Let's keep going. Pokemon Go creator Niantic Labs Fold launch Bitcoin hunting AR game. This is sweet. You guys know about the Fold Rewards app. Of course, Fold is using technology developed by Niantic for its popular mobile game to bring the same experience to Bitcoin rewards. That's really cool, right? You Pokemon Go, you got to get them all. You run around with your kids. You like a car hits you in the face because you're staring at your phone and the helmet because you had to get a Charmander. Oh, there's Charmander semi-truck because I'm standing in the middle of the road trying to get a Charmander. That shit's dumb. You don't want to do that, especially with the kids. Don't do that. But yeah, now you're going to be able to go get them all with the Bitcoins. And we all want all the Bitcoins. We know that, right? Got to get them all. So you're going to go walk around and get your Bitcoins, and then you get spins, which can give you more rewards, and your rewards will be on steroid. It'll look just like this. See the thing? There's a thing right there with the little guys and the coins. You see there's coins in the metaverse. And actually on the Burb stream yesterday, they asked me, he put me on the spot. He was like, yeah, what do you think about the metaverse? I definitely think we get this Ready Player One sort of thing, but separated into different games and metaverses. But the real metaverse to me will be, you put on your VR helmet, you're in your car, it drives itself, obviously. And like you look at an advertisement and it's like in 3D and tells you all the information and you can order it right from your brain because you're going to have a chip in there. If you got vaccinated, right? We know that Bill Gates chipped us with vaccines, right? So your brain vaccine, Bill Gates chip will be like, order Chick-fil-A from your brain, and Chick-fil-A will be airdropped by a drone into your car. That's the metaverse of the future, I think. I think it will be bringing in other parts of augmented reality into our real reality. Yeah, as Deep Sea said, Chartapalooza today. There will be Chartapalooza today. I'm going to stuff my face with Thanksgiving food, and then I'm going to come up all up in here. I'm going to come all up in here and Chartapalooza like this. Because we're doing Thanksgiving lunch today, doing another Thanksgiving tomorrow. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. Dollar Tree hikes prices 25%. Most items will cost $1.25. $1.25 tree just doesn't have the same sort of ring to it. I don't think that is what advertisers want. They go to their ad agency. They're like, we're the Dollar Tree, but everything's $1.25. Come up with a plan, right? And honestly, by the time they come up with a plan, it's going to be like, we're going to be Buck Fitty Tree. But yeah, we were like, oh, look at that. Woo! Inflation was supposed to be like 6.25%, but at the Dollar Tree, 25%. 25%. Yeah, you guys, what would you name the Dollar Tree? Dollar Tree, Dollarish Tree, Tree Fitty, right? Tree Fitty. That's an even better version of my 5-quarter tree. What happened to your eyeballs? Do you ever sleep? That's just my face, bruh. What happened to your class? $2 hollow tree. I like that. Yeah. 5-quarter tree. Yeah, you guys got some good names. I like those. Yeah, my eyeballs, those are just my eyes. I don't know, man. Don't know. But yeah, they're raising their prices by 25%. Dollar Tree, no longer the Dollar Tree at all. Totally a misnomer. Honestly, man, knowing what about inflation, inflation tree, smoke dollar trees, inflation tree, 1 point tree dollar. That's funny. $2 tree. Yeah, just get ahead. That's exactly right. Just get ahead. They probably should have never named it Dollar Tree if they had any understanding of inflation. But guys, this is a real thing. It's kind of a funny story, and the end of dollar stores here. But yeah, listen, you all remember our like grandparents from the 40s and 50s are like, let me sit you down, grandson, and tell you about how when I used to buy a Coke, it cost a nickel. 1 nickel, and I had to carry that Coke uphill both ways in the snow when there was ice on the roads and we didn't have vehicles, right? Because everything was worse when you were younger and less expensive. Well, that's the reality of inflation, guys. Shit just going to keep going up, 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 up. Here you go. Let's get it. NFT hype gets endorsed with Collins Word of the Year award. Collins Dictionary, they do a word of the year every year. Their word of the year for everything in the whole world, NFT. Not a word. NFT is literally not a word, right? It's just 3 letters that stand for non-fungible token. I think they kind of missed the mark on that one, to be quite honest, now that I'm thinking about it. But that's cool. They chose NFT as the word. What were the other ones competing? They were pretty crypto focused. Crypto, metaverse, and double vaxxed were also among runners-up. I mean, double vaxxed is like, at this point, probably naming yourself Dollar Tree. We're going to be triple vaxxed, quadruple vaxxed, quintuple vaxxed, etc. That's just not very forward thinking, much like naming your store Dollar Tree. And that's fine. But crypto, metaverse, double vax among the runner-up, but NFT, the word of the year in this entire universe. If you don't think that we've got mainstream adoption and people are talking about us, NFT is the word of the entire year for Collins Dictionary. My God, get it. Not a word, though. It's actually not a word. It's just not a word. U.S. banking regulators plan to publish crypto guidance throughout 2022. Be looking forward to that. Be looking forward to having some guidance. Imagine being a crypto-based company in the United States. And you're like, hey, I'd really like to launch this project. Who do I call? You call the SEC, they're like, nah, bro, you got to call the CFTC. And then you call them and you have to, no, you got to call the FDIC. And then you're like, you call them and you're like, bro, the CIA is at your door. So many letters, so much confusion. These people don't even know what they're in charge of. And that's what we're trying to get guidance for here. But they have said that the regulators now, this is what we're asking for. All we're asking for is them to come together and decide who regulates what and what those parameters are. Here are the kind of things we're going to be looking at: crypto asset safekeeping and traditional custody services, ancillary custody services, facilitation of customer purchases and sales of crypto assets, loans collateralized by crypto assets, issuance and distribution of stablecoins, activities involving the holding of crypto assets on balance sheet. Yeah, guys, you're like a few years behind here. Can you imagine by the time they actually give this guidance, that all this shit will like have been like, there'll be, hundreds of millions of people already doing these things. Have fun trying to regulate that afterwards. And speaking of stupid regulators, and we were, India to propose prohibiting all private cryptocurrencies. India, China, Indochina. It's Indochina. But we can put the names together anyway because we get the same FUD back and forth. It's banned. It's unbanned. It's good. It's bad. It's Tuesday. It's Sunday. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Literally just last week, they're like, we're finally good in India, guys. It's perfect. India loves crypto. And now it's like prohibiting all private cryptocurrencies, right? Wazir X, like things crashed. Bitcoin crashed like 51,000. It was trading at a premium, by the way. Everything trades at a premium in India, crypto, if you didn't know that. But it crashed from 60 something all the way down to like 51 or 52. A lot of coins, people were buying Tether and stable coins at a discount in India yesterday because of this news. Because they banned it and they unbanned it. But this would be for private cryptocurrencies, saying that maybe some of them will not be banned. On the next story, India to consider allowing crypto trading for some investors. We're going to ban it, but we might not ban it. But if you're rich enough, it's not banned. But if you're poor, have fun staying poor because it's banned, because we know that regulators love to shit on poor people. They're supposed to be protecting you. That's their job. But what they actually do is prevent people from having opportunities that rich people have that make rich people richer and poor people poorer. And then my favorite headline around all of this India stuff right here. Oh, man, this is getting creepy. They're starting to advertise all the things I own on the live streams. I think I need to go into like private mode. These Voyager pants, by the way, not an endorsement. These are the softest pants in the world. Everybody should own these. They make t-shirts too. It's amazing. Buy it. My God, I'm going to buy some literally from this on the live stream. Their pants are so good. Look, another ad for those. My favorite headline of the day: India slightly unbans crypto day after banning it. Day after banning it. Yeah, they slightly unbanned it. Just a little bit of unbanning. Just we're not gonna like totally unban it. We're just gonna be like a slight unban, right? And that's what they did here. We just talked about the story, but I mean that's what we're dealing with here in India. That's what we're dealing with regulators in some of the biggest countries in the world. They literally can't even get their shit together enough to tell you what's happening on a day-to-day basis. By the time we have any clear regulation in this space, crypto is going to be so far ahead. It's going to be completely irrelevant. But also buy these pants. They're so soft. Yeah, so there's some people here know. Oh, they're shorts. My God. You can't. I'm not trying to be like personal, but commando guys. These shorts will just change your life. Change your life. Yeah. See, look, just tickled the unban button slightly. Yeah, they didn't go for the full unban. They just tickled it. Tickling that unban. Scott, get a pie hole. Blocks all advertisements. My face is going to be a pie hole today and tomorrow, actually. That's my literally intention, is to have my face become a pie hole. Yeah. Chindia. Someone said Chindia. Yeah. Let's keep going. We got one more story here. Virtual real estate plots for record sells for record 2.4 million. What? $2.4 million for land in Decentraland in the metaverse. Now I'm just looking to see what ads they're serving me. Yeah, it was creepy. Last time I scrolled down this, remember yesterday on the live stream, there was like an ad for a bunch of watches. I didn't click on them. I flip it and it was like, I have that watch. Oh my God. I said it and it just happened. Did you guys see that? Did you guys seriously see that? Well, that's the one. But I came down here and it was a huge ad of just the one watch that I own. Just the one watch that I own. But that literally just happened while I was talking. Did you see it? I mentioned it into the microphone and the ad came up. Holy shit. Anyways, you can wear your new Rolex, and the virtual real estate plot sells for record 2.4 million. By the way, that's a good price for that watch. It's a good price for that watch. Mine is from the 1970s. It has the full provenance, all the original receipts, original box. That's how you got to do it if you're doing watches. I don't ever show off watches. I don't even ever wear them. But if I buy something, it's store of value. Got to be the real deal. Anyways, somebody literally bought a plot of land in Decentraland for $2.4 million. Right? Absolutely insane. I'm trying to find the name of it, but I don't know where it is. But either way, Fashion Street. It's in the Fashion Street area of Decentraland's map, and tokens.com said it would be used to host digital fashion events, sell virtual clothing for avatars. Basically, this is like a corner lot on Fifth Avenue that's an event space, and you can also sell your digital clothes. But it was $2.4 million, and nobody's even in there. Dude, this shit's getting outrageous. I love it, but my God. Yeah. I just want to see more ads that are targeted directly towards me. It's that mess, that watch thing that just happened. That was my cue to separate. Yeah, $2.4 million virtual real estate. How many square feet is that? I don't know. It's fake. Cool though. Super cool. You guys have do you guys have any land in the metaverse? Curious. Any of you guys have any land in the metaverse? Say bikinis. Yeah. That's funny. You're funny. You're a funny person saying funny things. Yeah, I can just start saying stuff and they'll serve us ads. You know? Yeah. So anyways, guys, yeah, that's all. But have no fear. I'm gonna go do Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go cook right now. Do some Thanksgiving. Oh, Emmy laughed at me because I said cook, and I heard her walking past the door laughing. I'm not gonna cook. I'm gonna watch people cook. Fine, Emmy. Fine. I'm not going to cook shit. Okay, I'm going to watch people cook. I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to be back in a food coma. Then I'm going to eat leftovers. And then I'm going to have Thanksgiving again tomorrow, guys. Chartapalooza at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it because we're going to do a lot of this. I'm going to pump it up in there. I got to get my samples up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Guys, till later this afternoon. I know you'll all be there. You're going to all be there. Peace.